sitting and pressing F5, 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 F5.
Welcome, Dragon Brawlers! Welcome to the
F5?
F5 Club. Today I'm joined by Ryan from Fanboy3, and I've of course got Peter. I am Scott Saidman. We have today's reveals. Peter, take us through the text for us before we get straight into it.
Yes, we have. Good morning, DBSCG fans. How did you like the new SS2 Gohan leader? Really liked it.
Yeah,
it's a
super
really
cool.
good gimmick.
Ryan, what did you think
Today,
quickly?
we have 2 new red leader cards and SS Bardock and King Vegeta. Okay, so it is Bardock and King Vegeta.
Okay, cool.
So we have a new King Vegeta leader.
Let
us know your hype for these cards in the comments. And they have a wrong order because they have first Awakened and then not Awakened.
It's okay, we'll go to the non-awakened first. Ryan, before we quickly go into this card, what did you think of SS2 Gohan?
The 10 drops very good.
Yeah,
the
cool.
10 drops very good. The leader, I might have a mess around. I really like it.
I think it's a good design. It's blue. It's supposed to be blue.
So let's get into Bardock. We got Bardock, Saiyan Bardock's crew, Chilled Saga. No Bardock BR tag, so that's cool.
So it's a Chilled Saga, so this is the original Bardock.
Permanent. You can't include extra cards with any cost of 2 or more in your decks. Suck it, nerds. All of your red Bardock's crew cards in your battle area with an original cost of 1 have their energy costs increased to 2, or by 2, so they become free cost.
Yeah.
When this card attacks, choose up to 1 red Saiyan card with an original cost of 1 in your hand. Play it.
Nice.
Okay.
So free playing when you attack, and it's all about the 1-drops.
Cool.
It starts feeling like a red deck because red deck wants to be. It feels like aggro, right?
Yeah.
Like that bird aggro, etc. So yeah.
Built-in chilled chain attack, right? Like that's like.
Yeah.
When your life is at 4 or less, or you have a 3 or more mono red Saiyan cards in play, you may draw 1 card, add cards from your life until you have 4 left, and then flip over. So you only draw 1? Wow.
One thing I wanted to point out here, that having 3 or mono red Saiyans is easy, but it doesn't say Saiyan only cards.
No, that's true.
Using Trunks.
Yep.
The crit Trunks can both be played with this, and can be used for his awakening.
That's super it's not true. That. It's Saiyan Kaba as well. Is a big
one. Saiyan Kaba as well, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, really
so
good
all those self-awakeners work with him.
All really good shouts there, boys. So then we flip over. He's built in double strike, so immediately my mind goes to including that freezer card.
Yeah, they're critical.
Permanent, all of your red battle cards, red Bardock crew cards in your battle area with cost 1 have it increased by 2, so it's the same as the original. And then when this card attacks, draw 1 card, choose up to 1 red Saiyan card with an original. So he still has the same effect of playing that 1
it's still the same thing.
All right, cool. Really cool leader.
And he is a double strike and he draws, right?
Yeah, interesting leader. Yeah. Interesting leader. Final thoughts on this before we move to King Vegeta?
I like it.
I need to see what the 1-drops do.
Yeah. The one thing I like about the 1-drops though is because they're 3 drops on board, you're not going to be hit by
Shocking Death Ball, Dorman. Oh, that's such a good point, Ryan.
Or them,
so let's move to King Vegeta with his 2 minions there. That guy looks like his head's cut up, and that's amazing. Peter,
that looks like Nappa a bit.
You can take this one, Peter.
So King Vegeta, this is King Vegeta BR from the Broly saga. From the that's the movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's Vegeta's lineage leader, so you were right calling this. When this card is placed in your leader area, activate up to 1 Young Invaders from your deck. So again, works with a field card.
Are we going to get the Nappa, Vegeta, and Raditz as kids?
Probably.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
When this card attacks, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, and you add mono red Saiyan card with cost 5 or less among them to your hand. Exploiting weakness. You can actually add exploiting weakness to your hand.
That's true. And then when
you or your opponent's life is at 4 or less, so that's a very aggressive leader. Yeah, you draw 1 card, untap 1 energy, and add cards from your life until you have 5 left. This is very aggressive leader.
Yeah, this is interesting. So then we awaken into King Vegeta, head of the Saiyan Rebellion.
So permanent. Reduce the combo cost of all red Saiyan cards with 500 power in your hand by 1.
Okay.
It's 500, that's 5,000.
Interesting.
Do we actually get a card? Is this a typo? Did they miss a 0?
I don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
Or is it actually a 500 power card?
Oh, I'm really interested to see what this R-type is.
When this card attacks, you draw one card, and once per turn, when the power of one of your opponent's battle card is decreased, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 10k power for the turn.
Okay.
So it's a minusing archetype, right? It works with what we've seen for Vegeta's lineage so far, because both 1-drop and 2-drop, minus 5k.
This paired with the Freezer attack rare is nasty.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Final thoughts.
And we're getting Bardock stuff.
Final thoughts on King Vegeta before we move on.
It's, as we've said, it's that permanent was going to be something we need to see.
Yeah.
It's a very aggressive leader, which, as you guys know, with me, it's something I'm more inclined
Gohan
to.
scum.
Yes, with the biggest Gohan scum you'll ever meet. So being able to hit my opponents a lot of times and be rewarded for it is something I'll probably lean towards.
Yeah. The thing is that we do need to see what the field does.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to mute my phone because it just went buzzing. But yeah, we need to see what the field does, and we do need to see more about what the deck is supposed to do.
Yeah.
This week we are getting Bardock's Crudo.
Okay. I love the artwork. Absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. So, Chain Attack Tora, the Chain Attacks continue. A 1-drop 4K blocker bond-free Red Saiyan cards and or Bardock's Crew. I like that it's not limited just to Bardock's Crew. Really good choice there. And obviously this becomes a free drop on board. If your leader card is a Bardock's Crew card, when this card is played from your hand, add up to 1 red Bardock's Crew with an energy cost of 5 or less that isn't Tora cards from your drop area to your hand. And you can't play copies for the turn. Interesting drop recursion there, folks.
So as far as I understand, this card has blocker only if you fulfill bond.
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very weirdly written.
Mm. But then again, if you have 3, you can awaken, so...
The question is also, does it count for red Saiyan cards and red Bardock's Crew cards, or red Saiyans and any Bardock Crew cards?
It says and or.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it and or?
Bad...
Oh wait, it's red Saiyan cards and or Bardock Crew
yeah,
cards.
Yeah, so any of the Bardock's Crew will...
So you can technically run it in a blue and yellow as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Bardock's Crew cards that aren't restricted. So Tora's Red Armband, the 5-drop SR from Clash isn't leader restricted. So there's a Fascia that's not leader restricted. So there is some synergy with the old stuff, potentially.
Potentially. It's a decent blocker, but you have a better blocker for the blue one, I guess.
So final thoughts on this. I really like it. Peter?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. It might be difficult to keep that bond free on board, though. And yeah, it only has 4,000 power. I guess it's because it's a searcher.
Yeah, and Ryan.
Yeah, pretty much agree. As we said, it becomes a free drop, which is nice. We need to see what that does. But the fact you can only play 1 copy a turn could be its downside. Because obviously free playing it's cool, but then if it dies, you're screwed.
Yeah. So we'll move on, and Ryan, you can take this one, mate.
Alright, so Chain Attack Fascia. So permanent, bond free, red Saiyan cards and or Bardock Crew cards. This card gains 11,000 power. Auto, when this card is played, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 Bardock's Crew card with an energy cost of 5 or less, or up to 1 red Unison card with a specified cost of 2 among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck, and it's a 4k beta again.
But this one is not once per turn, and she becomes 15,000. Why isn't she once per turn, but Tora was?
I don't know.
Designs!
I'm guessing because they don't want you to have 6 blockers.
Possibly?
I mean... She's not a blocker, she's a 15k attacker. If you fulfill that.
I like how when you're playing them, you're not losing advantage from hand. I think this is going to be a key part of this deck.
I guess that she is an uncommon and the Tora is common. I think that's where it's at.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So yeah, overall, I really like this card. I love the design of this card. Like, this is cool. Like, seeing these Bardock Crew characters that we never really saw like much out of other than in the special. Seeing these artworks is really cool. Ryan,
I like where this is going because it looks like ultimate consistency. Question is, what's the payoff?
True that. And then Ryan, will come to you.
The artwork from everything revealed so far has been beautiful. Like I'm one of them. I saw you guys' videos on the blue. I don't know if it's been confirmed yet. If this is the full art versions or not. If it isn't, I'm just going to be looking.
We have a confirmation. This is the normal version.
Yeah.
then this is probably the most beautiful set we've had in like a long time.
Yeah, this is a huge upgrade to the artwork. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm agree. When we see the big boy, that this deck's obviously going to play.
Yeah, it needs to have some sort of payoff because it can't just have dropping weenies that replace themselves.
That's true.
The main thing, if we just talk about this fashion though, before we quickly go, it's as we said, fact it's Red Saints as well. I can play this for 1 energy, free play a Trunks, swing with Trunks to gain a life, gain crit, and then next turn just free play another one and have like 3 15k beaters if it's same cab.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is me. This is me in a nutshell.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You're really good point.
If there's anything that could restart an energy or any other skill that lets you free play stuff, because I wouldn't be surprised when we see one of those that says you can free play another.
The Unison's got to be able to play stuff.
Yeah, also Unison, right?
So we will move on to our next card.
There's the finisher.
Oh,
Oh
my God!
Chilled.
That is fantastic. Oh, holy shit. That's beautiful.
I'm just going to point out something.
Yeah?
They was always saying that they're monkeys and that they are all those manly, powerful guys. Not a hair below his eyebrows. Even his armpits are not hairy.
That's what you focus on, Peter, the lack of armpit hair on Super
Yes!
Saiyan. Sure, Peter, sure. So
Let me be a gay person in the room.
Oh, this is brilliant. So, 5 cost, 3 specified red, Super Saiyan Bardock, Super Saiyan Enlightenment, 110 combo, unique barrier, X Evolve, paying 1 red on a red Bardock with an original cost of 1. So it's only going to come out for 2 energy. No, potentially 3. On turn 1.
For 1 energy. For 1 energy.
Get it turn 1.
Turn 1. Holy shit. When this card is played, look at top 7 cards from the top of your deck. Place up to 1 Bardock's crew card among them in your drop, which comes in with Tora, where you can add it back. Shuffle your deck. When this card attacks, play up to 1 Bardock's crew with an energy cost of 1 from your drop area. Then choose up to 2 of your red Saiyan cards other than this card that get 5k of power for the turn. That's huge. This could be super
this is the
aggressive.
payoff we were talking about, right? The card on its own is not a huge beta, but it lets you replay whatever you put in your drop or whatever ended up there over the course of the game.
So true, so true. Ryan, what do you make of this?
I'm just trying to think, is there a way of awakening turn 1 now? No.
No, you need to have 3 1-drops.
Yeah, so I was thinking, play this for 1, free play 1-drop, evolve. Yeah, evolve. No, yeah, because that's... Wait, does it? Yeah, no, yeah.
What?
Oh, no. I'm getting confused. If there's an untap, if we get an untap energy, we can turn 1 awaken. We can turn 1 awaken if we get an untap energy.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting an untap engine in red. I think they stopped doing that.
Oh, yeah. I love this artwork, guys. So my final thoughts on this, I love this. This is a perfect SPR for myself. Peter, I'll come to you.
I think this feels like what the deck wants.
Yeah.
I will put it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chilled is getting wrecked.
If the SBR is Chilled getting tombstoned, I think the wrestling nerds in me and Scott are going to go mad.
I hope this gets an SPR so badly. Ryan, any final thoughts on this card?
As I said in the last one, fact now there's a way to cheat out Fascia, a 1-drop. It's giving it power, and you give Saint Cab and Trunks for Awakener's power. This probably at the moment, just from cards revealed, is something I'm going to go towards.
Yeah,
it's just
straight up.
going to hit you hard.
Yep. Yeah, really well said. And our next card is King Vegeta. Hidden Ambitions. I'm going to come to you, Peter. You can read this one.
So, it's a 1-drop. It's 1 specified red, 4,000 power, King Vegeta BR. He's Vegeta's lineage without any swap. 0 cost 5k combo. It has a counter skill. If you lead a card and and energy are all mono red, and your opponent has 3 or more energy, you negate the counter skill of an extra card with original cost of 1 that was activated without paying its energy cost, then play this card.
That is a big fuck you to Dormant. That is a big...
Dormant, Dimension Magic, any of the sparking negates.
Yeah, wow, that's huge. Dad, this card is definitely SR worthy. Holy
this is definitely what you... And it's a 1-drop, so it works with all the engines for the Bardock. This is what you want against that pesky Dormant potential.
This is perfect. Any red deck can run this.
Activate main, 1 red. If your leader card is red Saiyan card, and you place this card in its owner's drop area from battle area, obviously. You play up to 1 mono red Vegeta's lineage card with cost of 3 and 10,000 power or less from your deck.
So a specific card, obviously, there.
Yeah, it's going to be tutoring, I assume, a King Vegeta.
Possibly, right? Yeah. So this is perfect. I absolutely love.
I
this
love
card.
this.
Yeah. This is huge. So we started to see this design philosophy in Battle Evolution where they do one thing generically, but they also have their own archetype filled in. I think Gine was a perfect example of that. So this is a counter that can be used in any red deck, but it also has
this
lineage.
card does feel like it's more for the King Vegeta deck than Bardock.
Oh yeah, I think it is. I think it is 100% a King Vegeta deck. But the fact that this can shut down anything if you're a mono red deck, that is oh.
The fact that it can shut down Dormant.
Yeah, that's super huge. This is exactly what the game needed. Yeah, Ryan, I'll come to you, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say the activate main is definitely for the Vegeta deck. I think we all agree with that. But that counter is going to be a 2 of in every red sideboard, if not main board. You're looking at Red Broly. Red Broly now's got something to say. Dormant, I'm swinging in that 6 times I've wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a way around it. And I'm just going to point out there is a way around it. You just need to pay the energy for the Dormant.
Oh, yeah, of course, but then you're forcing them to pay the energy, which they don't want to.
Yeah, you force them to make subpar plays because they need to leave that 1 energy open.
Yeah, and that's if that's all that comes of it, then so be it. You know what I mean? It's still a 0-5k combo, or you can charge it. So yeah, absolutely great. So Peter,
it is the card that any deck will need to, any defensive deck will need to play around. It's a card that's going to shape the format just purely by existing.
Yeah. So is that your final thoughts on that, Peter?
Yes.
Okay, Ryan, final thoughts.
I definitely agree. If you're playing red or you just love the red archetype, this is going to be a mainstay. Yeah. You're going to need to pick up a playset, if not at least 2 for the sideboard, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think 2 main, 2 side is the good split.
Absolutely
That's my
love
opinion.
this card. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Really good job there, Bandai. And we come to Vegeta, young
Yes, 500 power!
Oh, suck you! Oh my god! Oh, Prince Vegeta! Hi, welcome to the card game.
Imagine losing to this.
Ryan,
I must swing for the game with Vegeta the Young Invader.
Ryan, do you want to take us through this little chunk? He's so cute.
Sure. So 1 drop, unique. When this card is played, if you're 5 or more and your opponent's leader card is a red King Vegeta BR, place 1 card from your life in your drop here, then draw 1 card.
Ooh.
Auto turn, when one of your cards is attacked, choose this card and gets minus 5,000 power for the battle. Choose that card, sorry.
Okay.
I know what the Young Invaders does.
So they're weenies that if you attack, you get to minus power, and then your leader will proc and minus even more?
No, we're giving them
Young Invaders play those guys into your opponent's battle area.
Yeah.
Because this essentially burns your opponent and gives them a card to draw. You crit their life because it says when your opponent's leader card is a red King Vegeta BR.
Oh!
So you play this to your opponent, crit their life, they draw a card, but then when you attack their cards, the chosen card is automatic. The card you're attacking is automatically chosen and gets minus 5k due to this guy's skill. And I will give you more. Because the master of the skill is your opponent, it goes around barrier.
I love this idea. If that's where it's going, Peter, which I don't doubt you're wrong there. This is going to be interesting.
You don't doubt I'm wrong. Thank you.
Wait, I meant I confused myself now. Scott.exe has crashed. I meant I believe you're right in what you're thinking. Okay.
Just before we go as well, as you got, I don't know if anyone's noticed, yes, it is 500 power. The reason is because it is a 1-5k combo. So if you don't play it, you can combo it for free.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that the last card? Oh, no, there's not. There's one more card.
There's the Young Invaders.
Right, so the last card. I will go to our guest, Ryan of Fanboy 3. You can take us home with this card.
So it's a free drop. Field card, auto. If your leader card is a King Vegeta BR card, at the start of your opponent's turn, play up to one red Saiyan card with 500 power from your deck to your opponent's battle area. Then shuffle your deck. If you played a card, you can't play battle cards that aren't red Saiyan cards for the turn. Activate main. Once per turn, add up to one card from your life to your hand. Then play up to one red Saiyan card with 500 power from your deck in rest mode, with skills negated for the game. Then shuffle your deck. Activate main once per turn for one red. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets minus 5,000 power for the turn.
Play up to one red Saiyan card with 500 power.
This is scary because this works on the turn 1.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Because it doesn't check for any energy.
And you're shortening your deck, right?
The auto works on turn 1. If you go second, they start the turn. You have no energy. You play a card in their battle area and crit them for 1.
This is interesting.
For example,
this is going to be a super fun archetype to mess around with. I can't wait for our untapped potential series for this set. We've only seen the first 2 colours, and I am already ecstatic for this set. This is going to be crazy.
This is a very weird thing. If you play the card, you can't play battle cards that aren't red Saiyan cards for the turn.
Yeah.
So I do expect actually exploiting weakness to be a thing.
So it's probably most likely going to be oh no, because it says play, so you can have like the freeze and the Kais, but I'm guessing that's going to be it. The main
Arrival is going to be a thing. I think this is just getting it for the Vegeta's lineage, right?
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting. I like the idea of this minusing if they come at you type. It's going to be interesting. I like I said, it's going to be real interesting. Real interesting deck.
I mean, seeing as that Vegeta the Young Invader is a unique, so I assume we're going to get Nappa and Raditz as well.
I would assume, right? You have to assume.
Maybe Broly?
And Kakarot? Possibly?
Kakarot as well, technically.
I look forward to the full reveals, guys. Honestly, I have never been this excited to see common uncommons since maybe set 6, I think.
Yeah. It's been a long time since commons, because the way they were doing it, they were showing us the major hitters early on, and now they actually show us archetypes, and I prefer it this way.
Yeah, same. 100% keep Bandai. I know you're watching this. Keep doing it this way. This is fantastic, and I'm sure we're going to get some correction messages.
Yes.
In my inbox if we got anything super wrong. Ryan, I'm going to go to you. Thank you for joining us. Any final thoughts from anything you've seen today? We can go over them. Also, check out Fanboy Free's YouTube channel where Ryan has a progression system for a different card game. And he also does some Dragon Ball content as well, which is always great to have.
Yeah, trying to... Obviously, a few people know I had a few personal issues, so letting that pass, going to try and get more of the YouTube side. And people know me, I used to play competitively tournaments and stuff, so more depth videos, hopefully. The team's doing well, and hopefully we'll get going there. But no, with the cards today, they all look beautiful. I'm leaning towards the Bardock side just because it's a bit more aggressive. The Vegeta will be a fun little one that I know someone in our team will probably have fun messing around with just because he loves playing the sort of wacky stuff that annoys everyone. Like he played Baby Brainstorm and was able to kill someone with 1,000 power card. So if he could kill someone with 500 power, it'll be his next level.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, there is not a leader in the game that 500 power hits. Even the Green Hercule has 1,000 power. One other thing I want to point out, and this is a shout out to our content creator chat that we have.
Oh, I can't.
Someone pointed out chain attack Trunks on turn 2 with the Bardock leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God damn Babidi being errated.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
come on.
Babidi being errated.
Come on. Bandai unerrated the errated card. Peter, any final thoughts on today's stuff?
I'm going to be playing with the Young Invaders, I think.
Oh, I can definitely see you messing around with that. It's such a you thing to do.
Yeah.
And obviously,
it is very me thing to do.
I am super happy with more Bardock, of course. I love it's not Bardock BR. I thought it was going to be Bardock BR. They've done us proud. I'm sure a lot of Bardock's crew fans. Whilst initially on the odd because it's not blue yellow, I love what they're doing with this, and that SR artwork is chef's
That
kiss.
is our artwork is something else.
Phenomenal. I'm gonna just have a bazillion copies of this card because it's just Tilt's just getting jobbed out so badly. It's like it's not even close. So we've been London Players Guild, guys. Again, check out Fanboy Free with Ryan. We hope to have some more guest commentators for these reveals. Peter is Peter. He's here every week. You know who he is.
Yeah,
Ivan's got seven.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you need to put up with me.
I'm sorry you have to deal with him. Ivan's got seven. Check out yesterday's reveals. Because we were super hyped for them. We're super hyped for them. Supreme Rivalry, it's doing things. I said it was going to be a special set that wasn't based on any insider knowledge. This is just proving it. I'm so happy for the game right now. And yeah, let us know in the comments below what you guys think, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe. Stop recording.